Another year, another video of why you should not shop the Nordstrom anniversary sale, or most of you shouldn't anyway. So if you haven't seen my last year's video about Nordstrom anniversary sale, that was the first time I shared my opinion to the universe that this is not an event for everyone, and in fact not an event for most people. So review that video. I've talked about the 10 products that I found better alternatives for, and today I'm also talking about another 10 products that I have found just better alternatives or better ways to shop for better deals. Before we start with product number 1, because this item keeps coming back year over year, I figured I would just throw in this bonus item. Talked about it last year, found an even better alternative this year, and that is these UGG genuine shearling slippers. First of all, I try to do no fur, no shearling to the extent possible, and there are just so many faux fur, faux shearling better options out there that are similar quality, to be honest, with the UGG ones, but also on the other hand, slippers are to be consumed, especially if you are like me who work from home most of the time and just spend a lot of time at home and wear slippers at home. I run through slippers pretty much every year or 2 years, so it's just at this point not even worth it to invest in a quality pair because they will be worn out after a year or 2. So I went for the affordable route and recently found this pair of really cute, fluffy, definitely overexposed pair of slippers from Primark. If you have seen my birthday vlog, you would have seen me pick up this pair and another pair. This pair is only $8, so amazing deal. And to be honest, it feels really sturdy. It's been really comfortable. And I know that if this pair gets too worn out, I don't feel too bad getting another pair. Next up, we have these initial necklaces that is on sale for $29 in the anniversary sale with original price of $50. Now, putting aside the design and the fact that so many other brands already have the same design, they are not even real gold. So if I look at the description, it says gold tone plate. So it's not even gold plated necklace. So you're really paying $29.90 for a piece of really cheap metal, where in fact, you could go to Amazon. Amazon pretty much has the exact same thing. Actually, let me show you. Pretty much the exact same necklace for only $10.48. I have a very similar one that I picked up. This is from years ago, from Forever 21. I don't think they still sell them anymore, but any sort of high street shops will do these sort of rectangular shaped necklace. You can also go on Etsy if you want to support small business. And this one is very, very similar in design. And this is actually gold plated with slightly cheaper pricing as well. Next up are these Truanco seamless bras. So there are a lot of options that Truanco offers, and a lot of people talked about how this is a brand that does just really comfortable bras. While I agree with that, and while it seems like the sale price is pretty attractive, down from around $50–$60 to $30–$40, but I actually think there is a slightly cheaper but also equally, if not better, quality brand, and that is called Naywide. So I actually bought this set of 3 bras, and you can pick and choose different colors. I have 2 here and 1 that I'm literally currently wearing. I wear these every single day without fail. They genuinely don't feel like you are wearing a bra, and the best part about them is they are actually one size fit all, so, or one size fits most, because see how stretchy they get. It's so nice to never have to worry about your bra size. I don't know about you, but certain time of the month my boob does expand a little bit. So these have been really, really helpful, and they're just so comfortable. If you buy a set, you do end up paying about a little over $20 each, and they also wash really well. You can very easily take out the insert from here as well if you don't want the padded look. Overall, just looking to other places, there are a lot of really similar bra and types of bras as Truanco offers. So you don't really have to wait for Nordstrom to put Truanco on sale to buy their bras and still a little bit overpaying for what you could get elsewhere. Next up are these Spanx full leather leggings that so many people have been raving about over the years. I'm pretty sure this product is in most of the Nordstrom anniversary sale shopping tip videos, and this is down from $98 to $64. Now it's still, for a pair of full leather leggings, quite pricey in my opinion. More importantly, I don't personally wear these really tight full leather leggings or pants anymore because they're not breathable. No matter how stretchy they are, how comfortable the inner lining is, because it's full leather, it is just, there is no room for your skin to breathe. And what ends up happening is if you buy some of these darker colored ones, if you sweat during the day, one time I actually remember I had like a pair of H&M full leather leggings and I was wearing it and just running around during the day. I was sweating a little bit, and by the time I took it off at night, literally I could see black streaks down my legs. So that is just, you don't want any sort of color transfer from anything onto your skin, and it's just not really a practical item. However, if you still want that sort of more put together, elevated look, I would actually recommend, and this item is also in Nordstrom's anniversary sale. So this is if there's anything that you buy from the sale, consider this guy, which is the Halogen knit leggings. Now, I don't know if I actually have the same thing that they have here. Now that I'm looking at the picture, it might not be the same, but I actually have this pair of leggings also from Halogen. This is really well designed in the sense that there are these pleating in the front, on the back, that is just really slimming. The material is thicker than your normal leggings, but really breathable. So it almost looks like you're wearing a pair of dress pants, but you get the comfort of a pair of leggings. This has always been my airport outfit on travel days, and it's just really, really flattering. I think they might have launched newer version, which is down from $49 to $28.90. So still, I would say okay pricing for a pair of really good quality leggings, but just looking to the brand Halogen and their different legging or pant options. I've had this pair for well over 5 years. I've put it in the wash so many times and it genuinely still looks brand new. Next up are these All Saints leather jackets. So this example is down from $4.89 to $3.25. Not even that big of a discount, and also if you're really on the market for a leather jacket, I would recommend All Saints. They have really high quality leather jackets. They sort of are well known for their leather jackets. So just go to the source. Go on to the All Saints website. This one, for example, really similar to the one on sale in Nordstrom, is down from $5.85 to $2.92. So more expensive to begin with, but the discount is also better, and it ended up being cheaper than the one that's being sold on Nordstrom. So this is just an example of if there is a particular brand that you like or a particular product you're interested in purchasing, just make sure to check that particular brand's website. This is the summer sale season, so you just never know what more options you can find from the brand's own website, as well as possibly better deal and better value for your money items. Next up are these BP sweaters. Now BP is a brand in Nordstrom that is definitely on the affordable side. Most of their products are under $50 to begin with, and this one is down from $29 to $19. Again, just a $10 difference. But what I want to talk about here is if you are looking into purchasing off-season item, in this case, a sweater, definitely don't just buy these items because they are really affordable. In this case, yeah, sure, $19, such affordable price for a sweater. But if you look at the composition, this is 55% cotton, 25% acrylic, 20% polyester. There's not even wool or not to mention cashmere components. So you know that this sweater isn't actually going to be super cozy and warm. On the other hand, this sweater is extremely basic and easy to find. So if you're really on the market for fall, winter sweaters, I would actually just go straight to the high street, go to your H&M, go to your Zara. They always have trendy but also affordable sweaters that you can add maybe a couple to a wardrobe every season. You don't really have to buy it now because you don't know what's going to be even trendier or what's going to be attractive to you even more. Another source of cool sweaters is always just go to your secondhand shop or vintage shop. I have this TB sweater here as an example. I love the unique design. Literally have not seen this design anywhere else. And this is the beauty of going to vintage shopping, secondhand shopping, looking into bringing unique pieces in your wardrobe, but in a little bit more sustainable way. Next up are these Free People bralettes that are down from $38 to $24.90. So I do have one myself. However, I haven't actually been wearing this out much because even though it looks really pretty on, like, I think it'll be a really cute little bralette top if you wear a pair of really high-waisted pants or if you just wear this on your vacation. But because of the lace detail and all of these lumps and bumps and also this really bright purple color that I have, it is just going to be a nightmare to layer under anything. You pretty much have to wear something that's chunky like a sweater, or if you just want to show a little bit of the side, wear like a really thick cream or white or black color sweater. That would be cute. But other than that, for everyday wear, I never gravitate towards this because I know that this will show under any sort of light color top. You can kind of just see the texture of this bralette underneath your top, and that's just not a look that I go for. Even though this is definitely on the more affordable side, I would say that consider the actual use cases of the items before buying, just because influencers have said that this is really cute and you know you can pair it with anything. Really ask yourself, can you actually pair this with anything? And usually the sale items are in really hard to match and hard to style colors, like this sort of cobalt blue, but also not really, like a dark sky blue, a weird blue color. What are you gonna wear this with very easily? Next up are these Sam Edelman lace-up boots that are down from $180 to $120. Only $60 difference, and I think for $120, it's still kind of expensive to pay for more of a fast fashion type of brand. And if you really want to have that lace-up booty look, which I know is very, very trendy, check out brands like Zara, Bershka. Bershka, by the way, is a sister brand of Zara, and this pair I got from Bershka a couple of years ago. They still have similar designs on their site, so I'll leave links to everything down below. But this pretty much gives you the same effect as the Sam Edelman one. This is faux leather, but it is really, really comfortable. This is an example of if you're not sure if a certain trend is for you, you could of course experiment with trends, but you don't have to wait until the Nordstrom anniversary sale to buy still kind of pricey item, where in fact you can really try out the trend from the high street shops for much more affordable pricing. And in my case, I actually really love the style, and I have no intention in purchasing a more expensive pair because my Bershka pair has been holding up really well. Next up, we're going into jackets and coats. To start off, we have this Madewell faux fur jacket that is down from $150 to $100. So still really pricey for a faux fur jacket in my opinion. And this is where you should again go into the more affordable end of things. Especially this is definitely a trendy item. You might not be sure if this is for you. I actually have two examples here for this sort of faux fur or faux shearling type of jackets or coats. So both are from Mango Outlet. I have talked about this in the past, but they essentially sell off-season mango pieces. So this one I picked up for I think only $40. It actually has a hood. It is really comfortable and super buttery soft. This is perfect for running any type of errands. I have also picked up this one that you would have seen from my coat collection video. This is also from Mango. Really smooth faux fur material. I talked about after purchasing this, I again just have no desire to invest in a more expensive or designer version just because this already gives me all of the luxurious feel that I want and the warmth and the functionality. These are examples of where there is not really much need in investing in a higher priced item if the material is anyways very similar. Next up, we have this wool blend wrap coat down from $265 to $150. Still really pricey for a wool blend coat, and in fact I have something extremely similar from Uniqlo, and if you don't see it available now, don't worry. Uniqlo comes up with these really similar type of wrap coats every single year, but this is also wool blend. This is 50% wool, and I believe the Nordstrom version is 52% wool, so really similar in terms of material composition. This one is only $50 versus $150 that you're paying under the sale price from Nordstrom. So make sure to check out Uniqlo if you want to look into these elevated basic type items. This last item, I really don't understand why people even bother talking about these in Nordstrom videos, because I just fundamentally don't understand the purpose of these. And they're essentially ridiculously expensive and not as much functional as you might think type of mirrors. So I have two examples here. This one from Simple Human is down from $200 to $140. And then this other one from Ricky Loves Ricky is down from $210 to $130. If you really want a mirror that lights up, which seems to be what most of these mirrors are marketing themselves to be anyway, just go to Amazon. There are so many mirrors really similar to that. And this one, you actually have magnified like tiny mirrors on the side. That's really helpful for doing your makeup. And there is light in the middle, and you can actually charge this. So I've been finding something like this really helpful. This is like $20, $30. Pretty much the same effect as what these fancy mirrors claim to have. And this one, where you can, I don't know, put your phone, stick your phone in the middle and film video of you doing makeup. First of all, this is obviously targeted towards the TikTokers, the Instagrammers, all of the influencers, but also on the other hand, it is kind of a stupid idea, let's be honest. If you put your phone literally right in the middle of your mirror, how are you gonna, like this is taking up a third of the mirror area. How are you actually going to get your makeup done? I'm not sure. So I think this whole fancy mirror category should never have existed. There is no need in the market for something like this, where in fact you can find really good quality similar things for way cheaper. A couple of bonus points, you know, I like to throw in at the end of these videos. The first I want to talk about is the price increase. So even though Nordstrom does have the same item pretty much coming back year over year, there is a slight price increase. If there is something that you do genuinely think you will use and love to have, I would again just recommend this year versus next year, for example. So this Malone Set pretty much comes back year over year. I clearly remember, and I can put in the footage here, that last year it was $79 for the set, whereas this year it is $85. So I understand, you know, with inflation and all that, but just to keep in mind that certain staple items will and they do go up in price year over year. A few more bonus items that I feel like could be worth purchasing. They're actually all within the skincare beauty category. So the first one is this Gucci set that gives you the Gucci Bloom perfume, which is one of my all-time favorite perfume, as well as their really beautiful sheer lipstick that has this sort of floral design. I think you are basically paying for packaging, and I mean, you know that going into purchasing a designer makeup item, you're mainly paying for the brand and the packaging. So if you want something that's cute and nice that will make you really happy and will jazz up your mood, this is a great opportunity to look into designer makeup beauty sets. This YSL one is another great example. It is a set of 2 mascaras for $45, which I actually think is pretty okay price for a designer mascara. But what really drew me is this little pouch that actually has YSL iconic logo, even though it says beauty underneath. It's not that easy to notice. And I just really like the look of the pouch. You can definitely use this as an SLG, like a little pouch where you put in your bigger bags to help organize your makeup or odds and ends. This is a really great way to dip your toe into the designer SLG world, even though this is probably not real leather, but you kind of get the effect and also get the beauty products, which is obviously what you're paying for, but in my case, I will probably just be paying for the pouch. The last one, unfortunately, is sold out for now. I don't know if they will restock, but if there is one in your local Nordstrom, I actually think this is a really good deal. So this is the Supergroup Setting Powder Foundation with SPF 35, and it comes with the second refill, and I believe this was being sold for $35. So if there is one in your local Nordstrom, I personally would definitely pick it up, because I know that first of all, you're supposed to reapply your sunscreen every couple of hours, but once you have a full face of makeup on, it could just get really hard to reapply sunscreen. I have been really interested in the Supergroup setting powder to not only remove the excess oil, but also serve as my sunscreen reapplication. If you watched till the end, leave me a comment with a shopping bag emoji and let me know if you agree with the alternatives that I've shared, and if you were to just buy one thing from the Nordstrom anniversary sale, what would you buy? If you find this video helpful, maybe share it with your friends. Let's spread the message of maybe we don't always have to dash into the Nordstrom stores every year when the sale goes live. There are many other ways to score really amazing deals, but also more importantly, shop more consciously. Really ask yourself if you truly will need and use the item before you get too influenced into purchasing. And I will see you in one of these videos. Bye!